What is the critical period hypothesis for language acquisition? Have you ever wondered why children seem to pick up languages so easily? The answer might lie in the critical period hypothesis for language acquisition. This theory suggests that there is a specific time frame in early life when learning a language happens most effectively. Generally, this window stretches from infancy until puberty. During this period, individuals can learn a first or second language with a level of fluency that resembles that of a native speaker. They can master grammar and pronunciation much more easily than older learners. Once this critical period closes, usually around puberty or late adolescence, the ability to acquire language with full fluency tends to decline sharply. This makes it much more challenging to learn a language without an accent or with perfect grammar. The term critical period is borrowed from biology, where it refers to a limited time frame for developing certain skills. In the context of language, it means that the brain is particularly open to language input during childhood. This openness is due to high neuroplasticity, which is the brain's ability to adapt and change. After this critical period, the brain's plasticity decreases, making language learning less efficient. The hypothesis was first introduced by neurologists Wilder Penfield and Lamar Roberts, and later popularized by Eric Lenneberg in the 1960s. Lenneberg proposed that this critical period extends roughly from age 2 to puberty, around age 12 to 14. Some researchers even suggest it may extend into the late teens or early 20s. The hypothesis explains why children exposed to language early often achieve native-level fluency. In contrast, those who learn a language later may retain an accent and make grammatical errors. There are two main versions of this hypothesis. The strong version claims that language acquisition is only possible during the critical period. The weaker version suggests that language learning is still possible afterward, but with reduced proficiency, especially in pronunciation and grammar. Research supporting this hypothesis includes studies of individuals who lacked language exposure during childhood. These individuals often struggle to acquire full language skills later in life. Observations also show that younger learners usually outperform older learners in second language acquisition. In practical terms, the critical period hypothesis highlights the importance of early language exposure for children. This is especially relevant in bilingual education or language immersion programs. Starting language learning early increases the chances of achieving that coveted native-like fluency. For example, the critical period hypothesis explains why children who learn a second language before puberty often speak it more fluently and with less accent than adults who start learning later. This concept is a key part of psycholinguistics, which studies how language relates to the mind, including how we acquire, process, and use language. Understanding this hypothesis helps linguists and educators create better language teaching methods tailored to different ages.